Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Stock Market Open. Some news that came out: AMD and OpenAI have came up with a partnership. It's 52-week high. It's already up 35%. That's $60. Imagine if you're on a call option in this, you'd be laughing to the bank right now. What I think is going to happen is it's going to hit here, maybe reject a bit, might pass it for a bit. Who knows? Maybe for the end of the day, and then it's going to come down. We'll see. But I think a lot of people are going to be taking profit here. So you kind of don't want to go against the grain, but you could do a put. Put comes down a bit before it goes back up, but I'm not going to take a chance of the put. So I'm going to see what this does. Some companies that I'm watching RGTI. It kind of fell a bit. So what I noticed on this chart is there's a little gap on the, what was the 15-minute? Or not gap, but this level where it came to before. What was I watching? Was it a 5-minute one? It wasn't a 5, I think it was a 15. Yeah, so before that explosive move up, it could possibly come here, and then let's go up. We'll see. Who knows? But that was kind of the only exciting news that I had this morning is the OpenAI thing. Government is still on shutdown. Put that there. That's what she put that for. The companies that I was looking at, this new company, Quantum Computing Qubit, it's down like 14%, which isn't bad because that's possibly another entry point. So it can come down here to come back up. It was down here in the pre-markets, but it's come back up a bit. So we'll see what happens. But apparently they're doing 750 million in private placement. So institutional, not lenders, investors, they're going to pretty much make it available to them. So I guess the stock market doesn't like that. So that's why it has such a large drop. I was going to say magnificent. Let's see what other companies I'm watching. Snap is doing good in the pre-markets. However, I was checking some information on them this morning. It's not the greatest. They do have a high debt to income ratio. So that is something to consider. Where's my notes? Yeah, their debt to income is pretty high. However, the revenue is growing. Company still loses money. Cash generation is nudging positively as of late, but their debt to equity is not the greatest. So a few things I'm watching here. What else do I have? It's not BBAI. So these are like my speculative stocks. Nothing too crazy in these ones. This one is moving positive. Earlier it was negative, so now it's moving in a positive direction. Oh, because of the AMD thing, that hurt Nvidia. So Nvidia is down like almost 2%, and the reason being is because they had a deal with OpenAI, and because now AMD has a deal, that's less that they'll be getting from that one customer. So what was once a monopoly for Nvidia is now they're gaining competition from others within their industry. So that's not a good thing for them. So their stock is going down a bit. Not too bad. Nothing too crazy. I'm not worried. So that's fine. From the looks of it, it looks like you'll bounce back here. This was the previous all-time high. It might bounce down to come back up, or it might break this to come and fill this little tiny gap here. It's nothing too crazy, but there is a gap here. Yeah, so this is very little tiny. Oh, look at that. That little gap here. So it might come back to 180. Who knows? We'll see. If it does, another position to enter and then take off. So these are the things I'm watching. Oh, Tesla, that was the other one. So my love-hate relationship, but when Tesla does good, it does good. So Friday was a perfect opportunity to get in here. You would almost be up $24 since Friday. And the reason being, I like this area because it seems to just keep coming back to it. Or that's the original time it broke above here. It came pretty much here. Now it could be looking to fly back up. So we'll see what Tesla does today. It's up 2.5, call it 2.5% in pre-markets. Futures earning for the S&P 500 is looking like it wants to push above its previous all-time high. S&P 500, this kind of looks scary, but it's pushing up. So we'll see what happens when the market opens. Nothing too crazy today. So government shutdown, so no news again. So we'll see how the market reacts this week. If you are liking this type of content, you want to see more of this content, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. My name is Dean the Wealth Coach, and I will see you at 4 p.m. for the market close.